South Houston, Texas.
The Whiskey Brothers.
Welcome, everybody, to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. We're your Whiskey Brothers, Slade Ham, Jerry Wayne Longmire, Trey Tutson. Not with us, Sam Damaris, such as life. We have...
Just so you know, Slade Hands went in the air.
That's for the audio listeners.
Almost like a blackjack dealer.
That's new dealer.
Are you going to start narrating for the audio listeners? Because I look forward to that.
That'd be great, right? Oh, yeah.
A Foley artist. Sam won't be at the Christmas show either, but we will be. That is happening. Oh, no, shit. That's right. That's
already happened. It was a blast.
Never mind. We're recording in January. All right.
Yeah, that's right. You got sidetracked.
I'm not editing this. Who knows?
He always does.
So, welcome everybody to a middle of January episode of the Whiskey Brothers.
Ooh.
I raise a glass.
Has there been another insurrection?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know. It's so hard to do these in advance.
The reunion insurrection.
That's the inaugural. Wait, the second annual. The inaugural reunion. The second annual.
That feels like revolt. I'm going to say a slur. I don't want to try to say all that.
Oh yeah, he got too many R's. So fuck him up. The N word just slips out.
In what? Feature
it's got all the important features. The N, the G, and the R. You can't say no.
Would you think that would be a good thing that they should do? Like, shouldn't there be all right? So anytime there's a tragedy, we always have to be reminded that there was a tragedy. It's the 20th year, blah 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 happened. But wouldn't it be cool to kind of have these moments, like the LA riots, right? To have sort of some sort of memorial.
Well, like 9/11 when they do like never forget, we'll just be like never forget Moosehead Man,
right? Whatever.
Yeah. But here's the problem with that is then you'd have to figure out, it's March 12th. I got to figure out which tragedy I'm going to today because it's America.
Oh, because there's too many?
There's 9 tragedies on every day, and they're just going to keep adding on top of each other. As soon it's going to be like divorce Thanksgiving, where you're like, I got to go to the child killing at the school in the morning, and then I got to stop by the mausoleum or the synagogue they shot up after that, and then there was the guy drove the car through the St. Patrick's Day parade after that.
Gotcha. And you just going around collecting a tragedy plate.
Absolutely.
I want to check in with Fox News, see if they're making patriotic coins with his head on them yet.
Plated in real silver.
The Canaan Shaman.
Canaan Shaman.
It's just the buffalo.
I think that's something because that was big news. It has to be big news. You know what I mean?
But then what's the level? How many people have to die for it to become a thing you do on that day? And then,
well, that wasn't necessarily it was a tragedy as far as I guess.
The execution.
Why don't we wait for them all to get out of jail before we start celebrating it?
My bad. I have to remember that. Like, my empathy is very color based. I will say, you know what I mean. Like, I can probably tell you every Black Lives Matter case, like that led up to that. But I don't know anything about that white woman that got shot.
Oh, that's totally fair.
I don't know anything.
Who?
See.
I didn't know anybody got killed. I thought a police officer or something died, but I don't really care about
those cops.
Was that 1 to 2,000? I mean, the scoreboard's a little fucked.
I forgot about that. But I thought the event itself, all those people, this big thing, that's a big thing that happened January. You know what I mean?
So we celebrate. We just take over the DMV. Just kick the doors in. Stop touching that fucking fingerprint thing.
Yeah. It's on your nose.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, man.
So, yes, I'm down for new holidays if that's what you're after, but I'm also not.
But I want new ones with food.
Who says you can't have food at these? What would you eat at that was an all-white rally, so the mayonnaise, everybody shows up with chili dogs.
That's the only thing disappointing about all of them Black Lives Matter rallies. There is no barbecue.
I want Sonic to release a chili cheese Dr. Pepper in honor of the fucking Capitol.
Now, in my defense, I probably didn't go to as many Black Lives rallies as you went to. Black Lives Matter rallies as you went to.
Oh, we equal.
It's
you went to zero as well, right? Bro, I don't go.
Then hang on.
I went and y'all didn't go.
I was gonna say
you shit me.
I went
and y'all didn't go.
I went to the one downtown, but briefly. You haven't been. Then how do you know there's not good food? I got to imagine
because the news covers the most ignorant shit. So I'm not lying. The most ignorant thing you could probably do
is
barbecue at a Black Lives Matter rally.
Well,
but it's also like, yo, bro, they broke his ribs. Let's have some. like, why the fuck would
his face looks like hamburger?
Yeah.
I just assumed there was no good food there because all the black folks were marching. Who the fuck was going to cook it?
Mexicans. This is Houston.
The Koreans. I'll fuck with some Korean barbecue.
It's good.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hit or miss.
That's the real unity.
There were no food trucks out there taking advantage of the large swaths of people, or is that a permit issue?
I don't know. I just
Probably so.
I backed up my Yukon as close as I could and just gave away water. I knew better than go get in the mix.
Jerry's so good.
Motherfucker whooped my ass just on principle.
Gave
you know?
up water.
You do look like the opposition.
Yeah, the minute I start hollering with them, somebody's be like, wait, we got a fucking spy.
That's where'd he find our script?
Yeah. Oh shit.
I did see a dude acting a motherfucking fool, right? A white dude, and he was like picking up shit to throw. And I saw like 4 big black dudes grab his ass and pick him up and tote him over to the police line and throw him on the ground. And HPD just quickly scooped him up, shoved him behind the shelves.
Yeah. I feel like this,
they were going to tolerate no agitators.
If there was anybody there barbecuing, there would be no more rally.
Oh, you just turned into a line?
Well, just food is.
You got to put it at the. You got to put it at the end of the march.
Yeah, it's.
Oh wow, that's a goal. Come on, y'all! I almost got chopped beef sandwiches.
Acevedo's handing out short ribs. Come on.
You just walk in, they handed you ribs like they give you water at a marathon.
Keep going. 2 more K.
You get 1 rib a block.
No, man, I didn't know. You know why you can't have food at a rally because that would actually bring unity.
Oh, and that's not what that's about.
And that's not what this is about. We're against each other. You fuck around and whip some food out. Now you're not as mad.
That's very true. Yeah.
You're harnessing the anger.
A lot of anger is connected
Hungry.
to low blood sugar. Yeah.
I know.
What I mean?
I'll tell you all about it.
I said this all the time. The reason that Martin Luther King was able to practice civil disobedience differently from Malcolm X is because Martin Luther King didn't cut shit out of his diet. Malcolm X wasn't on pork. Okay. That will make you angry than a motherfucker.
Then explain Gandhi.
Who? What was he?
Hunger
strike. What did he do?
Pacifist.
But he was a mute.
Yeah, but he was sleeping with 50 women every night.
Oh,
too.
you know, and he didn't like black people.
He was black people in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
Indian, he cannot check white.
You're right. No.
Cannot check white.
So there's some guys that Indian people, they have this thing. They go, hey, when you're a person in America, you're a person of color, and you're not black and you're not white, you got to choose a side. Asians clearly chose white, and Indian people, they either can go white leaning or they go black leaning. And you can hear it. You can hear black sense in Indian people.
And why are the Mexicans against everybody?
No, they with everybody.
So you ain't been hanging around the ones I work
Mexicans
with.
are Adam. Yeah, I've seen every version of Mexican.
So
I've seen coconuts. I've seen.
So you can't be a pacifist, hungry person. If you're hungry, you're automatically angry.
Well, just meaning we're talking about Gandhi, right? Gandhi was he was angry. He was angry. He just
inside.
In the inside, he didn't talk about it because when they finally found out, how do you feel? There's a quote. There's Gandhi being like, "Yeah, f black people."
Wait.
So I swear to God.
Yeah.
So so these yoga people, right? All these, this is they do. But then when they all found out further research about Gandhi, they found out that he was pretty racist dude. He was basically for, the fucking whatever the fuck for black people in America. Like, he didn't really have I'm wording it wrong, but basically he had
pro segregation.
He liked little girls.
And he had
little girls.
But they all did.
What they all?
They all.
I don't know who they
all
are,
got it. You know they all. They all.
Hang on. This could be a sidebar. We can come back to Gandhi in a second.
Okay, come back to Gandhi in a second.
When you just said that, it reminded me of something that happened the other day. And this generalization shit. You can't just put stuff in a box. They all. This happened the other day. I get in my every now and again fight with the security guard at the Kroger. Who I ride my bike because I'm antisocial. I don't take my car anywhere. If I can't get there on the bike, I don't even get there. I'm like an Amish person, right? So I go to the store every couple of days. I just buy enough food for a day or two. I come home. I take my little backpack and I walk in, and nobody said shit for the last year and a half. I've been going in there. Yeah, and then I walk in. I'm on this aisle, and the security guard comes up, and he goes, "Man." That's what he does. That's his whole. He doesn't say anything to me, and I step back like, "What's up? What's going on?" You know what I mean? And he's like, "Y'all know y'all ain't supposed to have those in here." That was his whole argument, and I just went, and he goes, "Man, y'all know." Oh. And I just Yahoo, motherfucker. That's what he just kept going like, and finally I pulled my whole. Oh no, bro, it's a purse, and then I just put it over the shoulder, and he was like, "Man, but y'all know," and I was like, "No, it's a purse. It's all right." He's like, "You go get a manager, otherwise I'm gonna buy these fucking cookies, and steak. That's the two things I came in here for. I'm not stealing your dumb shit." But what does y'all know?
Did you like look around?
Man, y'all bro, twice I asked him. Who the fuck is with me? What do you mean, y'all? He's like, I can hold it for you. Bro, it's got like my water in it and shit. I put my mouth on. You're not.
Y'all know.
It's my water purse.
Y'all know. Gas station had white men.
Y'all not supposed
come
to
in
bring
with
these backpacks.
Exactly.
I've been having,
y'all know.
You know, I've been having a problem with that since I cut my hair. So for years, I go around and nobody approached me or talked to me. And now lately, all of a sudden, people are finding me fucking approachable and wanting to talk to me and shit. And I fucking hate it.
You don't like to talk?
It's been ever since I cut my hair. Hell no, I got shit to do, man.
Jerry, I want to get a neck tattoo just to chase people away from that initial conversation.
No, the hipsters, they fucked all
No,
that
not a current neck tattoo.
Oh, you don't
tattoo.
get like a Pokemon?
No, like a naked sailor or some shit from jail. Like I want you to feel like
just killer.
Yeah, just can I get some honorary teardrops? Can you just get like a couple? Can they be just?
Yeah, you should.
I used to have a joke where I was like, if you get a neck tattoo, you should say what it really means. I like minimum wage.
That's
and then just put like 425 crossed out with 5 so you get more street cred. That's minimum wage.
You hadn't even had to go pay for a new tattoo in 20 years. That's
dude, you should be able to get teardrop tattoos for whatever
even temporary,
reason.
just whatever. But but then is somebody gonna call you out? Is that like stolen valor?
Here's the thing, no.
Like if you
because this what I know for a fact. Anybody that I've met that has had teardrop tattoos, you don't want to ask them about them.
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying? Like they have them, and you see it, and you go, "Well, that's that."
But what if what if you got word that somebody was out sporting some fake teardrop tattoos, and you were a real teardrop tattoo having person?
But where is this community?
I was about to say, I don't think teardrop tattoo guys are having these conversations.
Are these the people that's shutting down Chappelle's special? I mean, where the fuck is this community at?
Look, these two guys might run into each other.
But I got you. They might exist.
They could happen.
There's a group of
it
people.
It would suck to get the tattoo and then walk into Kroger and some dude like, "Say fool."
Yeah.
Y'all know.
You got your card?
Y'all ain't supposed to be stealing Valor.
You got your execution card or whatever the.
Yeah. That's funny.
I follow a website called Stolen Valor where they just blast guys who are just pretending to be soldiers and shit to get free shit, and it is one of the highlights of my week.
Those dudes go in there, because they'll go to a Goodwill and buy like an old jacket or something, and then they'll walk into Luby's and get all those discounts on day of.
I respect that though.
No, not like that though.
Wait, no, I don't.
That's not like that. Like, you know what I mean? You know what those dudes go through.
Exactly.
Look, if he went and bought a cop uniform and you're getting free coffee, I'd had no issue.
Okay, so let's ask this. Here's the question I'm phrasing: what valor is okay to steal? Exactly. Because a troop, especially after going and seeing the shit that they go through and everything, hell no, you don't fuck with that.
That's a good way to get.
But there's enough shitty cops where you can do whatever the fuck, like you said, and get a free Whataburger.
So, what about like Teacher Appreciation Day or any? It's okay to just skip in and get
say steal that. Because there's enough of them fucking kids.
Right.
Anything with a cheap degree.
That's all right.
Man, I'll be fair. I pretended to be an engineer one time, get a little bump in pay, but
it's
it's one job. I had to
Yeah, now
use a lot of
stolen valor in
engineering words.
education is fine. I got cousins that lie about degrees all the time.
You got a fake ass degree and you're making money and you can hang in the job. I got your back.
Like that
As long
kid
as
that
you
was
can
in
do the
Florida.
Unless you're a fucking neurosurgeon or something like that guy in Dallas, what was killed
But
everybody.
if you can do that, well, yeah, if you kill one person, you probably
Okay,
should.
but they got motherfuckers that went through the whole shit.
Still killing
And
people.
the second cause of death is malpractice. It's a fucking doctor going whoops.
Yep.
So it's fuck it. I feel like, yeah,
But that's someone qualified going, oops. That's not a...
what's the difference?
Well,
Like,
the
is a
difference
qualified
is-
oops better than an
the
unqualified oops?
The difference, yes. The
Yes!
difference is that
Not
was
to the dead person.
That's the 1% of that's the 1% of errors happened, right? Like the odds came up.
Mm-hmm.
But with you, 50-50 shot in the surgery room.
it's like it's 50-50 regardless.
I don't think it is. I think the odds are drastically in your favor with someone qualified on the other side of the
Yeah,
scalpel.
probably so.
Yes, that's
you don't
all
want
I'm
a guy
saying.
in there like, I think I can get this tumor out with a spoon better
It's-
than these little bullshit tools y'all
Yes,
got.
I'm not going. I would rather hire you to do stand-up comedy than the dude who, man, my friends all say I should do comedy. I feel pretty confidently about it
Fair enough.
because he might win and
Okay.
you might lose.
Yeah.
But the odds are.
odds. Okay, the odds. Okay, but that's in stand up. But like,
That's
if
in
we-
neurosurgery more than stand-up. He has got a much better chance
It can't
of
be-
getting a laugh than you have of putting some nerves back together
Clipping an
in
aneurysm.
someone's head.
I doubt it.
Not if you use tape and you match
Bro,
them.
I doubt it for this reason. I have changed spark plugs.
I-
It cannot be.
Trey,
you
I
literally
have seen
just
your shoes
stick
come untied. There is no way you were. That's not. Oh well, if you zip it,
I've done enough electrical work. No, I mix them wires up about half the time.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Bro,
being honest.
There
I'm
is
saying,
there is no fuse box to turn off on the human
Oh,
brain.
y'all did go with neurosurgery. Y'all would go with
I've
neurosurgery.
tasted
course.
metal in my mouth enough times to know that's maybe not the job for me.
Yes.
Not neurosurgery, but some other shit may be different. Like I don't think
But
a
I bet I
triple
could
bi-
put a prosthetic limb on you. I'm pretty handy
All right,
with
so
my
let's
hands.
go. Let's go. Man, you put a prosthetic. You just slip the nub in the hole.
Yes.
Well, I mean, make the motherfucker whatnot and, talk you
you
into
just put it on a lathe. Yeah, this whole thing's symmetrical.
I don't think a triple bypass.
Okay, but let's not go with let's go a little further down the scale.
Yeah.
You're not putting neurons back together. We're not
That's-
gonna make you do veins and heart stuff. But do you
Insane.
think you could do orthopedic surgery? Could you go in and take part of my patella tendon and recreate my ACL?
Yeah, I think I'd probably do that. I'd take a stab at it.
That would probably be what it would feel like.
What did you read about the so there was this plumber, right? This plumber in New York City, and he's got this heart problem, and the doctors can't figure out what to do about it. It's one of these that they usually don't operate on.
Right.
And he tells the doctor, he's like, well, give me all the drawings you got. I want to look at how it all works and tell me how it all works. And so the doctor walks him through it. Motherfucker's a plumber. And he comes up with a solution. And he's
What?
like, could you put a valve here that would stop this from leaking into this? And the doc's like, yeah, we absolutely fucking could. We've just never thought to try that.
Because it's just pressure and valves.
he had the very first
pipes.
operation of that type, and now it's a common operation they do. And this is
Thank
only like 3 or 4 years ago.
Thank you. That's my whole point.
But that's
Okay.
one dude. One
Let's-
time it worked.
Well, also, let's not gloss over the distinction between the back of a napkin sketch and an idea, and the person who did the fucking surgery.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
The
Yeah.
dude was like, "Would this work?" That's totally different. I could would this work all day long.
True.
I do
Okay.
that in a
Okay.
number of industries.
And it was being done to him, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
if it fucks up, it's your fault. You know.
Yeah, you over here wanting to just poke your hands into strangers' heads.
We tried your idea, Mario. It didn't.
Right.
It didn't fly.
Woohoo!
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
Digga, digga.
Fair enough. I just.
I'd take a stab at
But
it.
the-
Like we're in a apocalypto situation. Slade breaks his leg. I'm gonna fix it for
Being
him.
a triage
he
surgeon
lets me.
after the end of the world is one thing. It's you stealing valor is
Stealing
what we're
valor
is what
talking
we're
about.
talking
Would
about,
you
yeah.
really pretend to be?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna tell people I'm a doctor if the apocalypse happens. That's how I'm gonna stay alive.
That's fair. Because
But the point I was bringing up was that there was y'all remember that black kid that he had a whole practice that he had set up. He had never paid, never did whatever, but he was doing his shit. He was doing the job, and everything was
Atlanta or
good.
here.
That might have been that was either Atlanta or Florida. I can't remember.
I think it was Atlanta.
But
I
Atlanta.
remember that.
But he was doing it, and he was basically just being a primary care physician, which is just come in, check your blood pressure. Oh, you got a little bit of pain. Here's some pills. Here's some this and that. Yeah. He wasn't being a specialist. Anybody should be able to be a primary care physician if you can afford a lease space.
He didn't get caught because he screwed anything up.
He just
got caught because
totally
one of his friends ratted him out.
Totally understand. However, you shouldn't just be able to lease some space and be a general practitioner of medicine.
Well, think about what they do.
Well,
they do general shit.
Yes, but think about
I keep cutting you off
because I don't know what I don't know, right? Like if you just give me access to a prescription pad, and I'm gonna go on WebMD and Google some what works for this, and I'm gonna look it up and then write you a prescription and go on about the way.
I'm just giving everybody Percocet. Everybody gonna feel good. When they
of course,
everybody's talking like Future,
right? Yeah, you're gonna be surrounded by the neighborhood of Justified. They're gonna be.
But okay, my whole thing is, it is what you can do though. If you're in the information era, right? If we're in the age of information where you can find out whatever, then somebody should be able to look up, do their own research, figure this out, and then basically just come up with their formula.
And you don't think there should be any oversight qualifying you to do that?
Not general, not the general,
not testing your skill set or your knowledge base.
For this reason, Slade. When you go to the doctor and you have an actual problem, they have to issue you out to a specialist. Those are my opinion, those are the only people that should have the qualifications, because those are the people that are actually fixing shit. When you go to a general doctor, you go, hey, I have pain.
Then they should.
They say, try this for 90 days or whatever. Come back to me. You go back. Hey, I'm still hurting. They go, all right, well, we got to send you to somebody.
Then
you got a deeper issue.
They should just cut that man out of the equation. You should go, man, my knee hurts. Let me call a knee doctor. And you should not need
That's
a
exactly
referral.
what you do. Exactly. No, but that's my point.
Right. But you're trying to defend this as an occupation. I'm saying
it should be. Me and you right now, if we're in hard times, you and Jared should just be able to start a fucking a damn thing where we're primary care physicians.
Right. Well, or just bypass.
And we can see them by class.
But
I take all the people of color. You take whatever version of white you are.
Attractive women?
Right. Yeah, attractive white women.
I'll take all the people that trust
and
this
then you
voice.
take all, yeah, exactly.
Hey, man, you need some help? Yes.
You gonna have a lot of off days.
I trust myself with him for some reason.
But this is but my point is that's an unnecessary job then. What are we doing? What is our purpose? We're making money to do nothing. Hey, bitch, you knew you need to go see a knee doctor.
It's the honor system though. You go, I gotta go to the doctor. It's fucked up. It's a mind game.
Right.
You go see the doctor,
but can we
for him to fucking send you to his friend that did better than him?
This is a broken system. We just need to change the system.
It's really bad.
So let's eliminate this and let's just go straight to the specialist who should be trained.
This is what I tell people to do. Go straight to the specialist. But in the meantime,
get a referral.
There is money to be made. So I should be able to be a fucking PCP.
You're a grifter. You're just trying to. You just try to put your grubby little hands
from the 1800s.
Dude, you're just a regular old scallywag.
Everybody.
Is that a racial slur?
I don't know, but we should bring scallywag back.
Not at all. Scallywag sounds like it was a part of the Little Rascals or some shit.
Scallywag sounds like a pirate insult. She
Couple of
walk the
scallywags.
plank, you scallywag.
I'm hearing Old West. But
Old West?
That's what I'm kind of
Well,
hearing.
hang on there, you scallywag.
Scallywags
No, that's
came
not.
out. No, you okay?
Yeah,
Pirate talk scallywag.
Arr, you scallywags.
Old
Walk the
cowboy
plank.
shit. It's like, you yellow-bellied piece of shit.
Yeah, yellow-bellied.
Scallywag ain't it?
Scallywag?
I never heard that in a Western.
Where,
What is a scallywag?
Bro, I don't have any idea. It just came out of my face. I heard it
It's
somewhere.
that little piece
We
that
know
sticks
that-
to you after the toilet paper.
That's a scallywag.
Oh.
Scallywag.
I don't know. I learned the other day that pirates, like, somebody said something to me about, it's my day in the barrel. And I was like, man, I wonder what that means.
Do
I
you
went
have
and
to
looked
sit
it
in the
up.
barrel as a punishment?
You had to take your turn in the barrel with a hole in it.
Wait, had to take...
What the fuck? Wait, what?
I'll let you do the math.
What are you talking?
Wait a
Well, you got a bunch of men on a boat
Right.
Okay.
and no outlet
Okay.
for various energies.
Okay, well, here's what I don't understand. When it comes to prison or, say, pirate ships,
I looked that up. That's the definition. That's what
yeah,
your day in the barrel means.
Yes. And how do you? I mean, do you get breaks in between, or is it like?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a whole day or if it's like the afternoon shift.
You get to empty out like a bulimic, or how do you? I don't know how that works.
I figure you just back up the hole and squirt. I don't know. Sorry.
Does it matter? Are you allowed to use any machinery you want? Or are you limited by the location of the hole and your position in the barrel? Can you sneak a fish in?
I read the initial definition and went, well, I'm not saying that anymore.
Okay, so day in the barrel. So scallywag, where else would it come from? The Middle Ages? Is that
I thought it came
I'm
from
doing
the day
with
in
the pirate
barrel.
thing for this reason.
It's pirate speak.
It's not
sure.
King Arthur level, like.
No.
That's a lot, you scallywag.
Scallywag. I don't know.
Does sound good.
That's
with that
interesting.
accent.
The origin of scallywag. Yeah, fair.
I'm gonna want to
The
know.
thing with the pirate thing, though, that I find that is interesting too. Black man, for the longest of time, the black man was the only person that referred to their woman as the booty, right? Like we would only.
But you're talking to the about the specific body part.
The specific body part.
The booty. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black man was the only person for that, and it came from.
Jaboo.
It came from pirates. That's funny, right? I like that. I get it.
Just south of.
Yeah, just south of Jabals.
Yeah, Jabals. Gotta do it.
But it's from pirates because that's what pirates would call
the booty,
the treasure.
Right. Arr, we're here for your booty.
For the booty. Yeah. And
is that where the name booty came from? The actual
getting the booty, like I'm getting, like it's a treasure.
Right, but the slang for ass, booty is.
But that's us. Remember from the original. I'm not mad like that. Just mean black people from the original.
Who started booty? Was that y'all?
Black pirates, or Cuban, or whatever.
There's a mess of black pirates.
Yeah. But so no, not who started booty for the treasure. Where did the phrase booty for ass come from?
Something, whatever connection with black people. Yes,
and it was a direct correlation to black pirates or Caribbean pirates calling
the treasure the booty. Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting.
They've been chasing the booty.
Because remember, I want you to remember this. Remember, for the longest time, we were the only people that glorified big ass.
Yes.
Like they were like ass is like everybody wants a big ass now, but for the longest time it was just black people.
Shapely, not big.
The BMI was invented by this racist German dude who was black folks have different BMI scales because their bodies are built differently, and it was another way of segregating and discriminating against black people.
Love hearing big black women hate that damn BMI system.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
And that's how you get the stupid shit like big bones. You're like, bitch, I have never seen a bone the size of this.
Whales are big boned.
My favorite phrase is big boned.
Giraffes are big boned. That's
But my mama used to tell me that you're not fat, you just big bone.
Yeah. You solid. But
this bone's jiggly as hell.
Pirates. Is that valor that can be stolen?
Pirate valor? That's not, because that's not. Here's my thing. You should not be able to steal officially sanctioned valor, right? So
you telling me go ahead. Finish.
I'm telling you that there's no qualification system for piracy. It's the same as comedianism.
Privateers.
You're adding.
What is he saying?
Privateers, yes, but
that's where pirates came from. That's what's.
But I could just be a pirate tomorrow if I wanted to be a pirate. I want to go to pirate school. I want to get a pirate degree.
You gotta get jumped in.
No,
stolen valor. Hold on, a pirate. What's the difference between a pirate and a gang member? There ain't no difference in that. No. One of them will
fear of the water.
Here's my thing on stolen valor.
That's true. You never see nobody game making in Venice Beach.
You shouldn't steal valor from anybody that can kill you.
Well, then you can't steal pirate valor.
Okay, I agree.
That's why. Okay,
you definitely can't pretend to be a ninja.
No.
Shit, I didn't think about that.
Oh, I mean, there has to be one of them left to do it, though.
And you'll never see him. Ninja. There's like so many. You'll never know, Jerry. There's shit. I think that if the barrier to entry requires some level of tenacity and intelligence and perseverance to achieve, you shouldn't be able to steal it. If you're gonna do time in the military or as a police officer or a firefighter or someone that requires some sort of qualification, I think you should just have to. Nah, man, I didn't earn it. Those dudes have done something or sacrificed something to get there.
Well, we need to build some valor for comics. God damn it.
I'd settle for a
What we do?
consistent pay
Microphone
scale.
tattoos or
House fire.
Right here, just side of your lip.
Yeah, right.
little microphone.
There's a house fire,
Okay.
and you like, I'm
Can
gonna
it
go
be
in
here
and
while I'm
save and I'm
sleeping,
gonna
please?
I'm gonna go in and save it and blah blah blah.
Well, he'd be locked in like a
Somebody
motherfucker. They wouldn't be able to get in.
Somebody goes, no, you're not a firefighter.
That's not what
and
makes
you go, no, but no, that's somebody. What are you saying?
But here's the thing: if
That's
in the instances where in these handfuls of circumstances that you're bringing up, look at all the cameras, make sure they saw you. If you were to do something like that, then I think you sort of get your stripes automatically, right?
Okay.
But you can't. But the difference between you walking into the bar the day before you save somebody from a fire and claiming the firefighter's shot discount versus the day after where you actually did a little bit of actual firefighting, then
all right. So I
bet after 9/11, lots of people pretend to be firefighters.
then you know what? They all deserved it. If they went in and looked through the
No.
rubble.
I just think to get laid.
Oh well, yeah. Steve ran his ass.
that.
I just think there were dudes in
pretended to
Texas
do-
like I was a volunteer. I went up there and helped. Man.
I just eBayed this helmet.
But okay, so but if somebody goes through a similar struggle to what some of these people went through
That's
to
different.
get that qualification, right?
Mhm.
Then maybe there's some
They're
whatever,
normally
right?
then they're normally shoulder hugged by that dude, by a member of the inside community at the bar. They're like, "You one of us," even though
Then
you're
it
not really one
should
of
be free Applebee's for everybody in Chicago
us.
because they literally nicknamed it after a war zone. It's called Chirac. More people have died in Chicago than in the war on terror. Motherfucker, you can look it up. In 2018, more people died in Chicago from fucking gang violence or all that shit than motherfuckers had died on the war on terror.
But
in the whole time.
But Chicago has the freedom to leave.
Like guys on our side
Chicago?
that died in the war on terror because we killed a shit ton of motherfuckers.
You know what, Jerry? I don't know how American you are. When the fuck have you ever counted the bodies you gave out? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
what
I'm
are you?
just saying they killed 3,000 people. We went and killed 100,000. I mean, it was.
He's in the middle of a conversation about how to get free Applebee's. He's pulling out everything.
Jerry, our soldiers. There were more people that died in Chicago
I
than
believe
American
that.
soldiers.
I believe that.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
100%.
And it's like, but they nicknamed this place Chirac. They nicknamed it after a war zone. Just saying.
All right.
It should be Stolen Valor should be a Bulls jersey. You got a motherfucking Bulls jersey. It's like, what the fuck you doing? You wasn't in the struggle?
I think Stolen Valor is anybody who wears a Houston sports jersey.
Oh, shit.
Bro, you got a Texans jersey and you don't live here? No, sir.
But why
No,
would you
sir.
steal that valor?
I'm just saying, because you know how these forever victims are.
Oh, yeah.
Just these people who always want to act like they've been through worse shit than you.
Yeah, Dude,
somebody
okay.
coming here from Boston, putting on a Texans jersey
That's
just
fair.
to pretend they don't have 3,000 jerseys hanging from the airport rafters every day from the Celtics, the Bruins, and the fucking Pats. Come on. That's Stolen Valor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Valor?
Yeah.
Valor.
He
Valor.
couldn't get it all out.
It was a lot of yelling
said
there.
Every
Bruins
now and
and
again, the
Valor
Beaumont
in the
creeps in.
I ran out of oxygen.
You ran out of oxygen.
B's are easier to make than V's with
Yeah.
your mouth.
Look, if I go take a jumpsuit and put an Exxon patch on the back and a driver's tag name on it, and somebody gives me some free food for being in the NASCAR,
That's my
I'm
whole
taking
thing.
that shit.
Okay, but here's the deal. You
You a
should
driver? Hell yeah.
Then here's if you should be able to steal it if you can get by with it in a Halloween costume of the job. You have to really be able to sell yourself. You can't go up with a real cop uniform. You got to go up with like the stripper cop uniform and pull it off. Where it's like officer, you know what I mean?
Feels like a challenge.
Or you should be able to pay somebody at a flea market to get a fake military ID. Not
Again,
military
no,
ID.
see, that's
Or a fake badge.
I'm just
or-
saying,
No, you
every
should-
drug dealer I've dealt with in the last 10 years told me I look like a cop. So I ought to be
because
able
you
to
look
get
like
some
a
free
cop.
shit.
You
Yeah, you the cop that definitely shoots first. 'Cause you ain't chasing no.
I ain't chasing a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
freeze.
Please.
Fear for my life.
Yeah.
Fear for my life.
You should be able if you get a military ID that says Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe and you can pull it off,
Bro, if you get a military ID that says McLovin, like if you got one of the McLovin,
then mad respect. Look. Fake IDs are nothing but stolen valor.
Yes,
that's all it is.
it is.
18-year-olds pretending they've lived enough life to enjoy this drink.
The Scottish
that's stolen
people.
valor. So you should have to do it with a McLovin on your license.
Yeah.
And not not an actual thing on your license.
Can I have special reserve? I don't know if y'all know this or not. I have hardships. I need actual whiskey. I don't need flavorful shit. I'm actually going through grown
It's the
man
middle
shit.
of January now, Trey. You might have totally different.
You know what? I
license.
have surpassed all of that. I'm going through nothing.
Let's. Is there anything we need to bring home here before we put this episode in the can? It is the middle of January, which means we're only pumping really episode 1000. I should be in the Middle East with Sam, Chase DeRusso, and Paul Odo, which means there might be some shock dropped episodes of the Spoiler Room while we're gone. Trey Tutson, Jerry Wayne Longmire, myself missing Sam Damaris, Jose Pena running the board for us.
Thanks,
in the back.
Jose.
Very cool, man. You step in and carry a lot of weight for us when we need it. We appreciate you guys following along everywhere we do things, but mainly we just want to send you to the YouTube, the repository for all things Whiskey Brothers. Good stuff happening there. With all that out of the way, we'll see you guys in other episodes.
I believe in good whiskey.